My name is Reese Collie, and I have made a mask out of paper. The mask started as a bunch of printer paper cut down into strips and glued together into a frame. The frame was a tedious process, because it was the thing I needed to get right. The frame wasn't hard to glue up, it was harder to get the frame to be the right size to fit my face, though. I am making the mask to be wearable, well, at least by me, so I had to make the mask the right size. I wanted to make the mask with the muzzle of a dog on it because I thought that would be slightly funny. So, I planned to remake it, although it'll have more detail and it'll be better, for this is the first one of the masks I've ever made. The materials I used for this project was some basic Elmer's white glue and printer paper. I used a knife to cut the strips to the right size and a paintbrush to glue everything together. This project took so much cutting of paper. I mean, honestly, it got to the point where I literally gave up cutting strips as they were needed. I decided to cut a bunch and then use them. I have cut way too many pieces of paper down into these tiny little strips. Now I have another excuse to make another random project. I mean, I have cut so many of these strips, and I have murdered so many pieces of paper that I even see them when I sleep. It's become my sleep paralysis demon! I mean, fuck, dude, I have a fucking sleep paralysis demon made of paper strips! God damn it! I'm making more masks out of the dead bodies of pieces of paper. The frame for my face was completed after that, so I moved on to making the frame of the muzzle. I made the muzzle frame in much the same way as I made the basic frame for the mask, only I built it like I was trying to make a cup. The muzzle turned out pretty good for the project where I was absolutely fucking winging it. I should also mention that I have no clue what I am doing, or whatsoever, whenever I go into a project. I always just throw myself at the project and hope it comes out as something good. The muzzle is probably not anatomically correct as like a real dog's muzzle, but who are you to tell me what I am supposed to do? How I'm supposed to make something? I mean, honestly, don't tell me how to fucking make something. It's my project! Don't give me ideas. I will ignore them. I mean, you can try, I guess. Here, you can send your ideas to the info hotline. Text 1-800-FUCK-OFF. I made a whole horn out of wood to make the process of making the mask easier. Using the glue bottle, like I was trying to, as a horn, was giving me a conniption, dude. I almost took the glue bottle and threw it across the room on multiple occasions. I have some random pieces of wood. Well, I had them, now that I've used them. So I just screwed it and started to use it. Wait, I screwed it together and used the horn. It worked better than it should have, I'll be honest. It was very shoddy quality. I finished the frame and started to layer the paper onto the frame. I started to build the frame of the face out so that when I put the muzzle on, it wouldn't immediately fall apart. The horn made the muzzle makeable without cutting into the frame like I had to do before I made it. So, the muzzle was definitely going to be, like, nearly impossible to do correctly and make it look good. But now with the horn, the muzzle was slightly challenging to make, for the shape needed to be at least somewhat believable and organic. The shape turned out better than I could have ever expected from the first try. Anyway, when I finished the muzzle, I poked a hole into the sides of the mask and attached the strings, and took a good look at it. I definitely plan to use this for future potential skits or something. I don't know. I'll find something cool to do with it. Well, why don't we go take a look at the, finished product? Whatever. I know some people call these the, quote, glamour shots, the finished product. Yeah, sure, let's go with finished product, because it's certainly not a glamour shot. So, I really like how this came out in the end. Honestly. It came out really nice. So, I definitely think this will be cool as a project to continue and make some more of. So, my final thoughts? Success. Overall, yeah, I definitely need to improve, but also, yeah, it is certainly a cool project. So, it will take some time to perfect, but I definitely do think I will need to do some more of it. So, where I'm going to go next with this, I don't really know.